Orange disc marks the false start against Great Britain.
Set. Go.
This time they're away, and a good start by the Australians at the top of the picture. They had a fast first 500 in their heat, Robert Walker and Richard Wern. And we are underway in the final of the men's coxless pairs. Stephen Redgrave, now 32, Matthew Pinsent, his partner, 9 years younger. Confirmation that this time we got a good start with the Croatians getting away well, and to the Australians.
As in fact, Britain did hang back a bit. There's no doubt that we were not the fastest off the start that time.
And here are the Australians, a pair that we hadn't seen until this year, 6th in the Lucerne final, about 5 lengths behind Redgrave and Pinsent eventually, after leading to halfway.
Yes, and Stephen and Matthew are sitting in the pack here. The Germans have got out very fast, as we thought they might. Stephen and Matthew have had a very regal progress through this competition. They actually met the Germans and the Canadians in the opening round and disposed of them quite satisfactorily. But it's very important they don't let the field slide away from them. That's what happened in Lucerne, and very uncharacteristically, they had to fight extremely hard to get back on terms, first with the Canadians and then the Germans in the closing stages of the regatta, of the race. They're in the middle of the pack. It's Belgium in 6th, nearest the camera, 4th last year.
Coming to 500 metres, and Hölzenbein and Streppelhoff for Germany, both gold medalists from the German 8 in the past, have gone through in first place.
They were the stroke and 7 of the Cambridge crew this year. You may remember seeing the boat race.
Germany, Canada, Australia, Britain was the order at 500 metres.
That's the Canadian crew, stroked by Darren Barber, who was in the gold medal Olympic 8.
Redgrave and Pinsent. Beyond them, the Germans. We've had 2 finals already in which British crews participated. In the lightweight men's double sculls, Stuart Whitelaw and Andy Sinton finished 6th in a race that was won by Italy. And in the women's coxless pairs, Miriam Batten and Joe Turvey of Great Britain were 5th in a race which France won for the 2nd successive year.
And on the times we've just seen, Britain were just over a length down at the 500-metre mark, which is uncharacteristic. The Germans are actually opening up a bit more. They're really going for as much as they can get. Britain is creeping up on the Canadians and the Australians. But there we are, Streppelhoff and Hölzenbein.
Redgrave and Pinsent coming towards the 1,000-metre mark, biding their time. Germany lead, and they have clear water. Great Britain in 2nd, Australia narrowly behind Britain in 3rd.
This has the makings of a repeat of the Lucerne regatta. The Germans have escaped, and I'm afraid Matthew and Stephen are going to have to pull one out of the bag. They managed it in Lucerne, pull back from 2.5 seconds down with 500 metres to go with a stupendous finishing burst. It's the Germans. Streppelhoff at stroke, a tall, lean man.
Hölzenbein, his partner, was a silver medalist in this event at the 92 Olympic Games. And they've good pedigree.
They're great racers, and when they came over to Britain, they knew they weren't going to be able to get in the German 8 because they were at Cambridge, and the pair was made their target. They were really keen to get in there and have a go at Stephen and Matthew. Now we'll have to see what they're made of. It's the Canadians, new pair this season. Straight man, very experienced, rowing in 2 silver medals in the Olympic champion Canadian 8. The Germans looking quite comfortable at the moment.
Coming up towards 1,500 metres now, and the race will be on. Germany looking very much as though they are set to go through this 3rd checkpoint in the lead. Germany very well represented in these finals. 12 men's crews and 7 women's crews competing for medals. Australia next best, then Italy, Great Britain in 8 finals. So we come now to the last 500 metres of the men's coxless pairs. We have the world and Olympic champions for Great Britain needing to pull something out if they are going to find a way past Holzenbein and Streppelhoff of Germany. The effort is coming.
And they're really switched on. The Germans were stroking at over 40 a minute before they went into the 1500. Stephen and Matthew would have just gone up from 37 to 39. This is going to be one tremendous struggle. They're well up into the highest rates they can really achieve. They're absolutely flat out now, and Stephen and Matthew are beginning to close. They've gone up about 6 to 8 feet in the last half minute. They're gradually creeping back to half a length as they come towards the final 250. This is going to be a real battle.
And you are looking now at authoritative world and Olympic champions. Redgrave and Pinson, matched by a fine German pair who came here to take their scalp, and it is not an easy achievement. Redgrave and Pinson coming back at the Germans. It's still a battle, but with every stroke they're making water. Every stroke brings them up. They're now virtually level. It is going to be a tremendous finish, and Redgrave and Pinson have still got something to pull out because the Germans are responding. But now the Germans can look across and they can see that Redgrave and Pinson have gone past them. And for Britain, this is going to be the first gold medal of the World Championships of 1994. And home come Redgrave and Pinson. The Germans come back at them. The Australians are still in this race, but Redgrave and Pinson have got it under control now. They've judged it to perfection. They've won by a third of a length. The Germans were second, the Australians third, but that was a superb row again by Stephen Redgrave and Matthew Pinson. Stephen Redgrave in World and Olympic Championships, a whole case full of medals, and adds another here with his young partner. Together, they won the World Championships in 91, the Olympic Championships in 92, the World Championships in 93, and now for the 4th successive year, they've come home in front of the world.
The fine performance there from the Australians, 6th at Lucerne, but we came through to take the bronze medal, and there we see confirmation of the position. So another medal is added to Redgrave's collection. Different athletes do different things with their medals. Some of them frame them and hang them on the sitting room wall, but Redgrave gives his to Natalie, his baby daughter, and allows her to play with them as toys.
Richard Traharne-Jones.